Hi everyone, myself Jyoti Prasad from RMD Engineering College. Earlier videos we have discussed a number of things about professional ethics, engineering ethics, like the work in these things. In this particular video, we are going to see about global issues. So, first one, the multinational corporations. So, what is meant by multinational corporations? Nothing but these things are established business in more than one country. So we have number of companies for example take Indian MNC companies like Infosys. They have multiple nations worldwide. They are working for globally. If the company has been established in various locations, then we can say it as multinational corporations. So why we if we go for multinational, what is the benefits? Multinational company, it is the benefits means a fresh job opportunities, job with higher remuneration, technology transfers. We know that German will have first class of technology with respect to mechanical engineers. So that type of technology we can transfer if we have established multinational company corporations. Cheap labor, the international human rights. So we have studied a number of things about ethics, human values in the earlier units. The international human rights. So what are the things regarding has been listed in the slide here? Right of freedom, physical movement of people, rights of ownership of properties, freedom for torture, freedom from torture. So right to fair trial on products, freedom from discrimination on basis of race or sex, physical security, freedom of speech, right to have minimum education. So a person should have a minimum education that is responsible for that's a right for an individual. Right to political participation. Every civilian, every citizen can participate in political aspects. I mean, he have a right to contest as a politician, right to live and exist. Each and every human being have a right to live in this society and his existence. Right of ownership of properties, like we said in earlier video. So we have the ownership on particular property what we own. That may be a car, bike, building, whatever it may be. So right to fair trial on the products. Freedom from discrimination on the basis of race or sex. So the gender discrimination is there. Various type of discrimination we have all type of freedoms from discrimination. The next one, technology transfer. So if we go for global oriented, nothing but multinational corporation. I told technology transfer can be done in the with respect to any aspect means in various disciplines. It is a process of moving technology to a new setting. So we can adopt, we can transfer the technology from who are leading in that particular technology. It may mean that moving the technology application from laboratory to the field of factory. So few technologies we know about, that one we only can implement a little bit. Some other countries or people are there who are all expert in that particular. The experts, we can do technology discussion, and we can do technology transfer of technology by by collaborating with them. This transfer is affected by governments, organizations, universities, and MNCs. With some number of universities, MOUs can be done, memorandum of understandings with some companies, MNC, multinational companies, with the governments and organization. So which helps us to transfer the technology, appropriate technology. So we need to identify and transfer, implement most suitable technology for set of new situations. Is it for computers? Is it for mechanical? So what type of transfer is it needed for a particular scenario in our society, but to a particular nation? That we should identify depending on availability of resources. So India will have good resources in any aspect: water resources, land, resources like fuel, other resources. Physical conditions, capital, opportunity cost, human value, the appropriateness to be determined. The next one is environmental ethics. Earlier we have seen the work ethics, engineering ethics in the earlier 1 2 units. In the fifth unit of professional ethics, we are also going to study about environmental ethics. As a basic human being, as a citizen, we need to protect our environment for the upcoming generations also, for us and upcoming generation also. Environmental ethics is study of moral issues concerning the environment. Moral issues, what are all the things associated, harmfulness or else protecting environment, moral issues concerning to the environment. So moral perspectives, beliefs or attitudes concerning those issues, what are all the beliefs. See, for example, disaster, plastic waste disposal. If the day to day daily things, whatever we are doing, that will make disasters, hazards for the future citizens. So, for example, say the first one, plastic waste disposal. So the plastic won't get diluted in the earth for many years, around 70 years, according to that level micron. So the thickness of that micron level of the plastic cover or plastic material, it will be diluted. So e-waste disposal. So nowadays everyone they are using the electronics products. So once that has been the lifetime of the electronic products has been done over, then it has to be disposed in proper way. So that should be recycled in proper way. So we should not throw that one into dustbin. We should not throw that one into some other means. We should recycle in proper way. So there is separate industries for recycling of e-waste, like your monitors, your PCBs, all these things. Industrial waste disposal. So, for example, say any other industry, cloth, textile industries, the industrial waste will be in terms of color water, like that. That they should dispose in a proper guidelines, whatever given by government. They should not simply dispose that one to the nearby river or nearby pond, like that. The things will getting worst. So the proper disposal should be there. For example, factories, the smoke should be released to in particular height. So the outlet height should be more. Then that cannot make the individuals to suffer, the nearby people, whoever resides that location. Depletion of ozone layer. So like we said, these type of smoke, all these things which is wastage from the industries, that will harm the ozone layer. The if a ozone layer has been damaged, the cosmic rays, danger rays will be directly that light will fall on particular region, particular location of a particular on the earth. So then whoever the people exposed to that light, they will get affected due to that cosmic rays, different types of rays, laser rays. Global warming. So because of a global warming, these cycle of particular monsoons, all these things are getting changed. Like I said, here one more point is acid rain. Acid rain means nothing but this, due to these chemicals, the cycle of the particular rains get affected. Sometimes this chemical will mix up with the clouds, and the acid rain will fall, which will be harmful for the crops and also for human beings. The next one, computer ethics. Computer ethics will define study and analysis of nature of social impact of computer technology, formulation and justification of policies, ethical use of computers, how to make use of computers, what is the ethics involved in that, deals with computer ethics. Privacy, protecting the others people's privacy, protecting the company policies, all these comes under computer ethics. Different types of problems found in computer ethics are computer as an instrument of unethical acts. So we should use for that one for the proper usage, for not damaging others reputation, like that. Computer as an object of unethical act. Problems related to autonomous nature of computer. Computer crimes, primacy and anonymity, records of evidence, hacking, big net. The people are used to hack the others' computers. Even a number of hackers from Pakistan, China, they are used to target Indian website, government organization website, Indian government, state government websites. They used to hack. They will they will steal our money. Any individuals, any industrial people, like that. So the records of evidence, they will use to steal the government officers records like that. So these are all comes under computer crime. For dealing that particular thing, cyber cell, it has been established in order to deal this type of cases. So weapons development. How do engineers involve in weapons development has been given here. So if we have involved in the weapons development, it will give high salary job and pride and honor to practice. It's a pride to innovate new type of weapons for our country. So we should be competitive enough with other countries with respect to weapons. By research and development (R&D), the engineers are reducing and eliminating the risk from enemy weapons. If we have enough type of weapons, the enemy also will have an idea, and he will also put a back step with respect to negotiations. By building up arsenals and show a force, country can force the rogue country towards regulation. We should also compete in global environment, and we can also have a particular safety, in particular safety with respect to other nearby nations. Thank you. And the next one is the engineers as a managers. So the characteristics of engineers or managers are to promote an ethical climate, resolving conflicts. So managing conflicts means people, interests, options, evaluations. So engineers can manage sometimes engineers should act as a managers who will do the benefit for society, social responsibility to stakeholders, customers, and employers. For an organization, if he manages good, that will benefit the stakeholders, customers, everyone.